TV live. Fuck. Yo, what's good? This is Brandon. This is my podcast. It's my first guest. You want to introduce yourself?
What's going on, y'all? My name is Niko. What's good?
Okay. So this is Niko. Nah, you gotta say the whole thing, but the whole effect.
I go by Niko Vieilleame.
Okay, what that mean?
Old soul in French for the last name.
Okay, old soul. Okay, so I brought him on here because he does a lot. You know, he does pictures, he does music, which a lot of people don't know. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So, why did you, start taking pictures, and where did that, start?
It all started just by like me seeing my surroundings. Like I take a lot of influence from hip hop, me being into R&B, a lot of those aesthetics, movies. My favorite movie is like Love Jones, Ray, Five Heartbeats. So just like a lot of influential of my surroundings, like black community type things that really inspired me to capture a picture in a photo.
Oh, okay. So if you have the option, what type of pictures do you like to take? What is the scene that you like to capture?
Like I usually like doing things that have messages. So like anything with like film, I feel like it captures like just a nostalgic feel. It'll take you back to like damn, like I feel like that picture in time is from somewhere of the 90s, but we're not sure. So it just gives you this like crazy vibe.
It's funny because right now we're in a nostalgic era because everybody's reverting back to old style, old visuals.
Right.
So it's free to see. They're crazy that you said that because I've been hearing that all week actually. So what are some of the cameras that you like to use? Like in the picture, you say you use like Polaroid, you use digital. I know it's different type of cameras, but what kind do you use the most?
Preferably, I go with I'll do like point and shoots on film. I'll use different variations of like SLR, but they still have like a film vibe. And like my main one, kind of like my digital is like my Nikon 5200, and I'll just rock with like a 35mm or a 50, and it usually never fails me. The film is also as well. It never fails me.
So how long you been taking pictures though? Because I've been seeing your work and because I knew you for a long time. So when I first seen you take a picture, it didn't look like someone who just started. Right. So were you taking stuff from the back end, like practicing, and then when did you start?
I've been taking pictures consistently this past 2018, like around the spring. But I've always been shooting low key, probably like 2-3 years. But I never really was putting much stuff out there like that.
Okay, you was just kind of perfecting your craft a little more before you just jumped out into it.
If you wanted to call it that, I always was doing it, but I never proclaimed it as, all right, cool, I'm a photographer, which I still don't consider myself. I'm just able to, just paint a picture, really.
Okay. Cause I seen you took a picture of every time you go to concerts, I see you take pictures of certain artists and they they shout you out when they their little Insta stories. I think only one I can really remember off the top of my head is Sheck West. Okay. And that was before Mo Bamba came out. That was before it came out. Right. And I was like, who's Sheck West? That's why I asked you. You said he about to come out. Like, okay. It was some other dude down in I think South Jersey. He's from New York though.
Ah man, I can't think of something.
I think Chad Bussa and was going to perform right before him or after him or something like that.
Oh, Jay Critch.
Yes, him. I see you take pictures of him and he shot you out too. Yeah. So who are some people that you're
that I like shooting or?
Yeah, I know you I like looking at your posts. It's kind of more so geared towards women.
Okay.
Where it does geared towards women. Is it certain lights you like to see women when you take pictures?
Yeah, I like everything. So my page is geared towards literally a general aspect of photography. So you have women, motion, movement, pictures that tell stories, pictures that take you back in time, fashion. I usually post too. I'll post old school videos of funk, James Brown, Marvin Gaye, the SOS band. All to really give me this inspiration just to build this bigger picture of what it's my inspiration board, kind of of what I want my photos to be, or what I set myself out to be, or to model that after.
Okay, if you can, if you could pick 3 women in any genre of entertainment, so actors, music, modeling, what are 3 women you would like to shoot, and you could pick the image you want to see them in. So pick 3 women, then pick 3 different images.
Okay. So Sade. It would have to be some behind the scenes of her making the music. Lisa Bonet. Okay. It would have to be a crazy scene for a movie. The third one, This was tough. Oh man, you gotta get Erykah Badu. It had to be some like abstract, like
some earthy type of vibe.
Some earthy, like that kind of like fucks up the eye, but yet still like ooh, like you know,
okay, like an
intellectual, yeah, like a mind fuck.
Oh, okay. Like a double entendre. Got so many meanings. Like it may look like something, but it's actually meaning right behind it.
Right.
Okay. Right. I understand where you're going. Like, do you listen to Erykah Badu a lot?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So like you have a lot of music influences even in your pictures. So I feel like we should just slightly go into the music. And you know,
for sure.
How long you been singing? Like people always say that I've been singing since I was younger, which is like possibly true, but like. How long have you been?
I know it's cliche to say, but I have been singing since I've been singing for a long time. It's just that when you get past the fear of like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do this shit. Like I ain't gonna hold back no more. I'm gonna just sing. Because if you're really close to me and you know I sing. But usually most people they look at me from one side as like the photographer guy. But usually like when I link up with them, they get to know me like, oh shit, he can sing as well, and he's actually pretty good at it. You know, so I've been singing consistently now, just like the photography, since these past 2 years. Like I've been recording like stuff like low key.
Oh, so you've been recording stuff?
Yeah, I've been recording a lot of things.
Is it the reason why you didn't want to just put them all out at the same time? Like you put a lot of effort. People see a lot of effort in your pictures. Like it's right there, but like you're easing us into the music. Is the reason why you just didn't do like, I'm gonna give you all of it. Like right now, just attack you all at once. Overload.
It was kind of like I wanted to take that subtle effect. So it was like when Kanye was making beats, but mine's like a little bit more like sneak up on you kind of wise. So it was like I wanted to like, all right, cool. I'm gonna grab everybody's attention with the photos, which my intentions was to do it, but it's like, oh shit, like I'm really getting good at it. So it's like, why not bring everybody in and then boom, drop the music on them.
Okay. So everybody's attention's on pictures, then it's just like, oh shit, like
he can do music as well.
A music visual, like. So you think you're gonna just drop like, oh, here's the SoundCloud, or you gonna drop like a complete project and like with something gonna follow after it, or?
I wanted to do something actually like to like really get everybody's attention, but as feel as though like, all right, cool, I'm committed now. I want y'all to embrace me. So like when me working on this project, this showcases everything that I've been working on, everything that I'm inspired by, everything that I've seen, life, love, like just a project that makes you feel good, because I'm all about feel and energy.
Right.
So if I can make you feel good, I feel like that makes you want to vibe with me. No matter what I'm saying, if it makes you feel good, then I feel like I've done my job.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. So, with like, when can like your followers, your supporters, get like, when are we going to hear your music? Like this project you've been working on for like 2 years, or the stuff you've been recording for 2 years. When are we going to hear like a complete project or a single or?
Real soon. It's kind of like me just like just eyeing everything out, trying to like really perfect it. Because if it's not right, I'm not gonna do it. I want it to be right, and like I feel like when I'm ready, which I'll know soon, I'll put it out. But in the meantime, I am gonna like put out little snippets and videos of me playing the keyboard, which I recently just got. So I've been like practicing with that for a little bit, and yeah, just doing like
dark skinned John Legend.
Just slight cover stuff, and yeah, just like renditions of like my music over like maybe like original beats, but like with a different twist and feel of it, like a different soul feel. So yeah, just be expecting a lot of creative works, and yeah, I'm about to get to it.
Okay, I see. So like, what's the so since you're working on a project right now, what's the topics about, or what's the overall feel we about to get into? Are you telling a story? Like, is it because how like Kendrick Lamar had his first album, Good Kid, Mad City. It was based off of 24 hours, one day. That's what they say. It's based off of a 1 day event. So like, is yours based off like a certain span of years, or a situation, or is it just like I'm just giving you a feel of music or where I'm at?
My songs, they all have conceptual value. Okay. So one side may tell a story how, oh, I was dealing with this chick, how scandalous she is. And then there may be another story where it's like a female, why am I so hooked on this guy? Okay. And then he's talking his talk like, this is why you're hooked.
Right.
And then I may we just swagging and just talking shit, and then I may be like sounding like I'm rapping, but yeah I'm singing, but yeah he's flowing in like a soulful way.
Okay.
So it's very like moody, but yeah I take you left, then we go right, then we go up, then we go down, and then we come bring it on back home.
Oh, okay. Is there any features on this project, or are you just
there's gonna be. I don't want to speak on that yet.
Okay.
So yeah, there's gonna be some good people that I'm working with.
So say that you hit the mainstream level. Who are 3 artists?
3 artists.
I don't want to say past and present. I'm just gonna give you
just some I just want to work with off rip.
Yeah, off rip. Who would you want to collab with?
They may not be mainstream to everybody else. So you got Masego.
Okay.
BJ Chicago Kid. And one more. Oh man, what do I want to listen to? Jesus Christ. This is a hard one. It's a lot of one. We can fill in that third void. Jesus. Tank.
Tank. Yeah, you are.
We'll take that one.
Tank, the real Tank. That boy, he be singing. Yeah, that's a different type of vibe. Cause I already see what y'all want to have going on. So, what about So you got those are the 3 people you would like to work with firsthand. So, what about producers? There's a lot of producers. Who would you want to mix and master your work?
Man, you got my guy I recently just met, my man Zach.
Okay.
Out of New York. There's a ton. Stro Elliott. Knife Wonder.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. And some crazy producers out here in Jersey too.
I was on the come up, or they already? I wouldn't know. Like I ain't that.
They're on the come up. They're on the come up too. But yeah, I'll just wait to reveal that later on, like for like the project. Even people ask, like, who made that? Oh, no, this guy from Jersey. Oh, word.
Oh, shit, that's how it's supposed to be. Like I feel like us being from Jersey, it's not. Right. We don't have too much unity. We don't work together enough, and I feel like that's missing. Even with DJs, there's like many, aspiring rappers, singers, and I feel like we should all start working together to try to build one another up. Like in certain cities, they always say down south do that a lot. Right. I don't know how accurate it is, but I feel